Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get a good 5-10 minutes in right quick. I'm gonna dig straight into my comment section. All right. Y'all know today Thursday. I try to do this at least once a week, twice a week, sometime. I go live in the shop. Wherever shop I'm at on Saturdays, I usually try to pull in a live stream just because I can, I guess, just because I have the authorization to do that. But here, when I'm at my office, I sit down and do it. And this give me a time to catch up on a bunch of comments or question comments, whatever they may be, because I'm way behind on that. So let's dive straight into it and see what's going on. Great works. What's going on, man? How you doing? What is popping? All right, how do I get to this screen? Okay, there we go. All right, your energy and enthusiasm had me rolling. Oh, this guy's he's talking about the video where we did the two. Yeah, that was a crazy video. Okay. Every now and then I get a little out of control. Can that EGR valve cause some misfire? I have I have that same no, I have that same engine in my '06 300 and having misfires. I changed spark plugs and coil packs and still misfire. The whole car shakes. All right. What is your question? Can an EGR valve cause a misfire? Misfire is usually designated for secondary ignition. Okay. When you're under a load, yes, that secondary ignition has to be prevalent. It has to be on point. Okay. Now, EGR valve can cause a rough idle. That's a little different than a misfire. Although similar feelings, okay? You can feel the same things on a rough idle as you can a misfire. But just so you know, a misfire and a rough idle may feel the same, but they're two different things. A EGR valve can cause a rough idle. Now, if you have a scan tube tied into your vehicle, your scan tube, and you can see misfire, then yeah, your car is misfiring. If you can see, I don't know what kind of scan tool you use, but similar window condition or live data misfire, and you see a cylinder counting, that's a misfire. A rough idle may not exhibit that, so you got to be careful with that. But the answer to your question is yes, it can cause a rough idle. All right. So look, let me say it like this. You say you change the spark plugs and coil packs and it's still misfiring. Again, you need to determine if it's a rough idle or a misfire. It could just be a rough idle. Yes, a misfire can or EGR valve can definitely cause a rough idle. Where that good tie at? Come on, man. Don't make me break out the good tie. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's up, Uncle Andy? What's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, man. Not today. I haven't practiced none. What's up, JT? Thanks for all you do, brother. Aim Pastado. What is going on? How are you? Thanks for tuning in and watching, man. I hope y'all get those videos a thumbs up when y'all checking them out because that helps the algorithm move a little bit. All right, we're going to get about 5 more minutes in. Is that RAM built to serve edition? Love that package. Only around 1,000 of each color from 2019 to 2024. I don't see the picture. I don't know what RAM you're talking about, but I'm not sure. I got a Duralast a year and a half later. It started leaking again. Oh, you talking about that Ram truck we had in the shop? For some reason, guys, the Hemi water pumps are MIA. I don't know, missing in action. Yeah, we couldn't get one for this truck, so we had to go call up the street, Advanced Auto or AutoZone, and they brought me this. I think that was a Duralast. Was that? Yeah, Duralast. They brought me a Duralast. My guy, he'll say he used one, and a year and a half later, it was leaking again. Everybody have different experiences, uh, with parts. Okay, G7 classified hot dog water trigger has the internet. G14 classified, my guy. Yeah, G14, the G14 class. That's y'all wouldn't understand. That's FBI type stuff. Okay, don't worry about it. It's okay. Yeah, G14 classified. The truck. 5.2 or 5.9 Magnum engine. Worked on a lot of them back in the day. I don't know if y'all saw that video where they got approved that freaking engine for that truck. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But some people just got money to do whatever they will, I guess. Thank you, Flammos Repair. Thank you for watching. I got to follow along with this one. This is going to be good. What are we talking about here? Oh, that old engine. Yeah. Y'all know, depending on where I'm at, I can't just prop up a camera and film. If I'm at Brothers Motors, yeah, I can film every damn thing I'm doing all day long. But some shops, I work out of 2 or 3 shops, and some of them I just can't fire up the camera and roll. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can get you. That's Philip the Third. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I'm gonna do what I can. Okay. What's up? Derek, what's going on? How you doing? Can can't please can I please ask you a question about my car? I have no idea what's happening. It's whining, load, and started to overheat today. It's a 97 Crown Vic, 97 model Crown Vic, 97 model. Shoot, man, what you got? Yeah, we could. I got a lot of mechanics in this room or in this chat, so surely somebody done heard or seen that problem. But shoot from the hips. What you got? Sure, Zach. All right. Like done. What we talking about? Hey, how's your beautiful day going? What's going on? I'm good. Same old, same old. Typical Thursday. All right. I'm still in my comment section. That EGR valve is $50 at Rock Auto. 72 on the AutoZone part. If you can plan ahead, order online. That is a good idea. Yeah, because you definitely can't get a EGR valve from from Mopar. You can hang that up. But appreciate that, Hub Jeep. Have a pleasant day to all you friends. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 4.6 Ford, 2 valves. Damn. Really? Love from India. That is what's up. Uncle Andy, what we talking about, man? 4.6 Ford. What kind of two valve? Love from India, way out there in India. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to kick it with your boy. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Police are the first stop. Okay. What I miss? Are you live streaming next Thursday? If not, happy Thanksgiving. All right, that's what's up. Same to you. No, it depends on how much company we have. I forgot that fall on Thursday. Yeah, we got a shit ton of company. Nah, I don't go to online, but I don't disrespect my company. But yeah, if not, y'all know I'm gonna fire it up, man. Everybody gonna be full. Some people may want to talk about cars. Let's get it, man. I can't tell it's the water pump. That's what I think, but I don't know. Oh, you talking about whining noise? You think is here's the deal. Here's the deal. Zach is the one with the 72, right? Here's what we do on the newer cars. The same theory apply. We take the belt off. Now 97 may have 3 or 4 belts. Yeah, this is new age stuff now. We got one single freaking belt, serpentine belt. Although the truck with the e-torque, it's got 2 belts. But we take the belt off and we start spinning pulleys. Whichever one goes, you know that's your problem. But you're listening for a whining noise on a 97 model vehicle. Take the belt off, and it might be hard for you to take your belt off. But like I say, it might not be automatic tension. You might have to actually do a little work to loosen your belt. But that's the best way to find out which component is making the whining noise. Now, if you take the belt off, ain't no belt on it here, and you start and it's whining, yeah, something going on internal to your engine. That's what you don't want to hear. All right, but yeah, get that a shot, man. Pull the belt off and spin some pulleys. What is the status on the right to repair? Man, I gotta follow that more, Brad. Especially on my other channel. Have y'all subscribed to my other channel, Redline News Report? I gotta follow that. A right to repair a court case. Brad, thank you for reminding me. I gotta get on that. But all of that discussion goes over on that other channel. But I do need to find out what the hell going on. Crown Vic. Yeah, that's what he said. Crown Vic. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what you was talking about. Okay, I'm lost, man. Water pump bearings, very possible. Very possible. On any year model car, water pump bearing can make up a lot. I told y'all, man, a water pump can fail in 3 different ways. Noisy is one of them. Not putting out, another one, and just plain old leaking. All right. Yeah. So a water pump can give you 3 different ways to fail. 3-valve finger slip. All right, this stuff is new to me, man. Yes, that's what's up, Zach. Thanks for stopping by, man. Get a video a thumbs up. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, in about 5 more minutes. Take it to a shop and have someone look at it. Can't diagnose a car over the internet. No, you can't diagnose a car over the internet or noise for that matter. But I think on the internet, most people want to just discuss it and see what's options out there. Yeah, there's nobody really know what kind of noise your vehicle making unless they're there. Okay, so be weary about taking advice. I mean, advice is okay, but be weary. I'm gonna say this: if somebody tell you 100% that's your problem, and they not there with you, yeah, be kind of skeptical about stuff like that. But if a guy say, "Man, the last one I had, it was coming from such and such," you might want to check this or you might want to check that. That's what I call advice. That's not bad, even over the internet. That's not a bad thing. But outright telling you what's wrong with your car over the internet is doing you and that person a disservice because you don't know. You're not freaking there. All right. So y'all be careful taking advice, not advice, taking the other word, on stuff like that. Yes, check the pulleys. Absolutely. Uh, what I missed? Okay. It's only when I hit the gas. Yeah, a pulley can when you hit the gas, when you accelerate, all you're doing, the engine is more RPM, so it's gonna speed up. All right. So more RPM, higher RPM, a whining pulley can become even louder. All right. And with speed. So yeah. It's only when I hit the gas. Hello. What's up? Hey, Evelyn Rodriguez. How you doing? What's going on with you? Have you ever experienced on blah transmission with a whining sound at open throttle as you go through first, second, and third? I have not. Okay, but I don't know what year vehicle this is. Depending on the year, a lot of the newer vehicles with these fancy transmissions, they pretty good at storing fault codes to put you in the right direction. In fact, we can no longer even make a repair attempt if there's no fault code generated. That's how much confidence they having in the fault codes now being generated. And the fault codes don't tell you what's wrong with it. It don't say replace this, replace. You still got to diagnose, but it would at least put you in the right direction. What's up, Ty? I can't pronounce that, but what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. All right, I don't know what all these mojos is. Why my name not Garage Monkey Mechanics on here? I don't know. YouTube on to me. Derek, you the original Garage Monkey. I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep checking it more from the advice I got from everyone so far. On here, it sounds like a water pump. There you go. Yeah, man. If 97 can't be that hard too. Easy peasy, baby. Go ahead, give it a shot. You got tools and the know-how. But if you don't feel comfortable, get somebody else to do it. I hate for you to get locked down on stuff like that. Mopar, since I caught your live stream. What's up, Costa? Mopar, since I caught your live stream. Yeah, I'm about to finna wrap it up. 69 freaking dark, man. What's up? Sisters OA PT Cruiser, the fan died. No voltage at the plug and 50 amp fuse is good. Any idea? 08 fan died, no voltage at the plug. Well, you got to have voltage in the ground to make any electrical motor operate. All right. So as it stands right now, Dark Man, you can put a brand new fan on there made of gold. It ain't gonna matter because there's no voltage in ground. You gotta that's the part you gotta figure out. Okay, that car, that's an '08. It has a tip 'em, but there's two relays on this fan, but they're not technically fan relays. I used to be able to describe those to a T back in the day. I don't forgot a lot of this stuff, but I don't know how y'all doing it without scan tools. If this car came into the shop, I would hook up my scan tool and I would try to activate or actuate the fans. If I can actuate, I'm using my scan tool, tell the fans to actuate and they actuate. Yes, the computer has control over the fan at that point. So, and again, that comes by way of voltage in the ground. You don't have voltage in the ground, you better start doing some looking. All right. Yeah. Because and you need to get in that tip to find out what kind of code's in it. Damn. Yeah, I have a tech question. I have a tech question. Why am I still? Hold on. I have a tech question. 3.6 Pentastar Jeep engine. I have a cylinder 6 misfire. What are the usual culprits for this problem, sir? Sorry to hijack your live stream with a car question. Uh, you didn't hijack it. It's cool. The usual. I mean, this is a Pentastar 3.6. You never stated what kind of car it's in, but I mean, rear wheel drive, front wheel drive is gonna be sideways as well. Anyway, there's no culprit. All right. I mean, there's no. You have a spark plug, a coil on each cylinder on this engine, so the usual suspect. People start there. So that is one place I will start. I mean, you have things internal valve train parts that can cause misfire. Okay, so from a DIY guy, I always advise them to start with the easiest things. Again, I don't know what year this is. If some year models, the plenum is covering or hovering over cylinder 6, some is not. Okay, if this is Gen 3, 2, 4, and 6 is wide ass open. All right, so yeah, but I don't know what, but it's easy to swap 6 with 4 and see if your misfire move. But the culprits are nothing more than a spark plug or a coil. Injectors every now and then. All right. What's up, Costa? Mopar King. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. Yeah, I'm the OG. Ask me your ASC dates. What? Yeah, I'm the OG. Ask me your ASC dates. What that mean? What I miss? I don't know what I miss. What time do you come on live? 8:30. I only do it once a week here at home on the are you talking about Saturday? Round 2. Well, our lunch get there about 1. I'm normally done about 1:30. About 2, I have plenty to talk about. We can go for a whole hour sometime. So that's Saturday at the shop. I have a 2013 Ram 1500 and see I need to replace the TIPM. How do I know if I need to reprogram it? If I buy one used and install it myself. If you buy a used TIPM, you don't have to program it. Yeah, I think a lot of people misjudged or don't use the word program in the right context. Program, flash update, or initialize, or reconfigure. Those are 4 different words. If you go get a used TIPM, you don't have to do nothing more than reconfigure, not even initialize, not even program, not even flash, and you don't even have to do a reconfigure. It depends on, like, just say your 2013, the 2013 you get the TIPM out of. If that vehicle have the same features as your vehicle, you don't have to do nothing. Just say you go get that TIPM out of a 2013 model, and that truck has fog lights. Your truck don't have fog lights. You put that TIPM on your truck. Hey, what a fog lights, bro. I'm turning on the check engine light. I know the last car I was in had fog lights. This one ain't got no fog light. I don't know what to do. You want some headlights right now? I don't know whether to give you headlights or turn signal. Some cases you will have to reconfigure, but every TIPM I use, I just popped in because I try to get the same year. I try to get the same part number. Only thing different is going to be the last 2 digits, which is nothing more than revisions. All right. So yeah, if you get one of the same part number and off the same kind of vehicle, the feature is going to match. So try that if nothing else. Features, wiper. All of them going to have wipers, but fog light added stuff. All right. So yeah, you don't have to do nothing. I've stuck used TIPMs on vehicles all the time and I had to do nothing because I try to maintain from a feature standpoint. I did already TIPM. It's hard to say if a TIPM bad. Okay. TIPM, remember that on a PT Cruiser, ain't no freaking relays inside of a TIPM, but a lot of commands go on inside that TIPM. All right. What is one input that can make your fan come on? Temperature. If the cooling temperature tell the PCM, hey, we're over 230 degrees. All right. We might need to bring this pressure down a little bit. Can you turn the fan on? It's going to direct the other modules. Hey, turn it on, and the fan come on, temperature go down, and the fan go off. So, from an input standpoint, you could be missing something. That's why I say, yeah, you DIY guys got it hard. Y'all borderline have to guess. Yeah, I can't practice or indulge in guessing. I would get, yeah, well, that could be for a bad day if you guess at a high dollar part like that and you wrong. Oh, you talking about looking bad? Okay, but it's hard to say that your tipum is bad. 69. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt to scan it to see if anything in it. But the fan mostly control the PCM do a lot of that. So you need to scan the whole car, PCM and the tipum. But it's hard to say. I can't sit here and say your tipum bad. 22 Grand Cherokee L. Damn, 60K. Should I do a trans service? You have that L equipped with a ZF transmission. Listen, I gotta be careful what I say as far as this, especially dealing with a new car like this. But all I'm gonna say is this: the corporation that designed that transmission suggests that you service it at 60,000 miles. This is a Grand Cherokee, which is Jeep. Jeep said don't do nothing to it. So I mean, mainly you shouldn't touch it if you're still under warranty. Let me put it that way. Let me put it this way: if you're still under warranty, leave it alone. Because if you have any transmission issues, they're gonna fix it anyway. Chances are they're gonna replace it with any transmission issues. There's not any transmission repairs we can make on this vehicle except valve body and the damn and maybe a leak or two from a pan. But any type of internal transmission problem, there's nothing we can do. So if you're under warranty, I wouldn't, because you may upset somebody and they void your warranty. Might not try to repair it. So, but like I say, the corporation says to do it right around 60. It's a judgmental call. All right. Says fan 2 circuit fault. Okay. Fan 2 circuit fault. I can't remember that. But something's not allowed. Dartman, if you don't have power going to the fan, it's not your fan. You got to make sure you got to. There's 4 wires. It's a big ass square connector going to that fan. I think 2 of them are power and ground, and the other one for high speed or low speed. Maybe. I can't remember. But now we need to find out. Okay, there's somebody right here. He's talking about his truck. Tip him. Yeah, you're gonna need to dig into that, because that thing will do some wild stuff when you ain't looking. If it's going out. Yeah, that's true. But Dartman, I don't know this by heart, but run that code through your search engine or whatever. Fan 2 circuit fault, because I don't know about heart, and read through that and see if that'll give you any ideas as to why power supply is limited to that fan, to your fan. All right. Yes, y'all get a video thumbs up. I gotta get out of here. Let me do about 2 more of these. Should you replace coils as preventive maintenance? When I'm asked this, I always say, if the budget is there, go for it. All right, because eventually they're going to fail. What you don't want to happen is them to fail and, in an emergency point and put you in harm's way. Because, guys, let's face it, if a coil go out, all of a sudden I'm tired. All right, I'm done. I'm not sparking no more. And you start misfiring and your check engine light doing this, flashing at you, warning. You should cut your vehicle off, because at that point you're sending your engine is sending unburned fuel through your cat converters, and you are ruining them. Those cats are upwards of $1,000. So I am not a big fan of just replacing coils until they go bad, but it's not my call. Now, when I'm dealing with some of my female customers, they don't care. Like, what you think gonna go bad next? It could be anything. Well, fix it, replace it right now. The fear, just the mere fear alone that they could be stranded, they don't care. They're going to spend the money. Man, you got this going out. Replace it. You got 140,000 miles on this alternator. They usually last about 150. Replace it. And I got to the point where I stopped saying that, because she's literally, I'm not going to say she's throwing away money, but she's It's hard to say, man. I can't watch somebody just do that, and there ain't nothing wrong with the part right now. But some people just do not want to end up stranded at any cost. At fuel pump, if it's gonna strand me, replace it right now. Yeah, I get it. It's just mechanics. See, we mechanics, we can deal with it when it happened. Man, my cluster, just about my cluster like a Christmas tree. I got all kinds of lights on. I'll get around to it later. I gotta wrap this up, man. What's up? What's up? Quick wrench 75. What's going on, man? Try it. Try it, buddy. Put some spark plugs in that thing. Thanks. I was planning to replace all spark and coil boots on the Jeep 2015. There you go. Go for it. Make sure you use some good ones, though. Don't grab them old cheap Derman coils. Yeah. Mine was a bad injector on cylinder 6. Yeah, he said a culprit. What are the known culprit? That's a funny way to put it. The known culprits is like the spark plugs and the coil, maybe. Sometimes the injector can go. I did a video of a side job. I went to visit a client, a lady. Her number 1 and number 2 injector, it was misfiring. She got an injector code. It just happened to be an injector. That's the one I didn't do no diagnosis on. I just gave her a price of replacing the injector. Yeah, so injector can go south. Interesting, Mike. Does the head have to come off to change an injector? No. If you mean cylinder head, no cylinder heads have to come off if you replacing an injector. I meant to say block. No block have to come off. The upper intake manifold may have to come off. Okay, wow, that's really good info. Thank you so much. I've been on my DIY. That's what's up, man. What you got to do to save some money, just make sure you don't get hemmed up on some repair you're not familiar with. Everything out the what? This guy injecting politics into this. Everything out the bomber is. I can't see that last symbol at the end. Judge bunnies have absolutely destroyed humanity. What are we talking about, bro? Enjoy your war on intelligence and children. Planned Parenthood doesn't include checking blood type to see if people are even capable of bleeding together because this guy on Obama rant. No, you don't need to remove the head. You're not a man. What is a man? What are we talking about? Thanks, Odom. This some D&D stuff. Thanks. Just watch a quick video. Was lazy and asked the question. It's cool. I'm Goonie. Okay. All right. It's some was the fan won't fire with the AC on. Now I'll get one. There you go. Everything. Oh, it's a gazillion PT Cruisers that it was smelling hot in the fan blade got. Oh no. The original fan only worked on low speed when I put 12 volts. Oh, okay. Yeah, remember that fan is 2 motor speed. But yeah, I know what you meant. Is that sermon on your mustache? Is that who? It's some cuckoos in here right now. This is cuckoo 30, I guess. Here's a good question. Can a 3.6 Pentastar have a dead cylinder? Can a 3-point still? I'm gonna stop right here, man. I think Odin is related to shut up, Mike. It's a good question. Can a 3.6 Pentastar have a dead cylinder from a blown head gasket, but no loss of coolant or overheating? Blown head gaskets are funny. All right. Depending on blown head gaskets or failed head gaskets. Well, head gaskets can fail in a number of ways, just like a water pump. A head gasket can simply be leaking and not be blown. A head gasket can simply allow coolant to go into cylinders without being blown, just leaking. All right. Your question is, can a Pentastar have a dead cylinder from a blown head gasket? Yes. A dead cylinder from a blown. Yes. Do you understand what a blown head gasket? See, you're using the term blown head gasket, and that can mean different things to different people. Piston go up. If everything not sealed, you're gonna get back. Yes. I'm gonna just sum it up as that. Yes. Absolutely. All right, shut her down. Yeah, I know. I gotta go, guys. That's all I have. I apologize to the some cuckoos showed up in here for some way, somehow, but I will sperm is that sperm. Yeah. I don't even know how to block them. They just floating around here. They just infiltrate our damn live stream. But that was my time anyway. So I gotta go, guys. That's all I have. I'll see y'all next time.